Hi, I'm Miss Leslie and welcome back to our second week of our teen programs to go, and this week is our Picture Perfect Parrot. So in your bag, which is this great color here, you will get this 8x10 canvas. You will also get a parrot silhouette. In your little baggie of parrot stuff, you will have some hot glue sticks, a googly eye, rhinestones, a glue stick, and a little branch, and also a piece of ribbon. And you'll also get some feathers. Oh, and paint, because we're going to paint the little background. If you don't feel like painting, you can leave it white like this, or you can use one or both colors to get a cool little background going. But before we do anything along those lines, we are going to glue the little ribbon onto the back. Hot glue should be good to go. I'm just going to flip it over. A little hot glue on this corner. And a little hot glue on this corner. And then just press the ribbon in. Could be a little hot, so just watch out. I inevitably always get hot glue on my fingers, probably because I'm just poking at it too much. Try not to do that. Alright, so that should be good to go. And that's your little hanger, so to hang it up after you're done. Alright, now that the ribbon is on, we're going to start with just a little bit of paint. And you don't need a whole lot of paint with this because you're going to, glue your parrot down on top of it. So I'm just going to do a very, very, very light brushing of paint. And I'm just going to do like a diagonal from the corner. Give it a nice little shady effect. And I'm going to use a little bit of library magic to speed it up and create a beautiful sky for you. All right, library magic has worked, and we have a cute little sky-ish background. And so our next step is to cut out our parrot template, which of course we're gonna use library magic for that too. Be right back. Snip, snip. All right, so I have cut out my little parrot silhouette, and now we are going to glue it down. I'm going to grab my glue stick, and I'm using the instruction sheet to make sure I don't get any glue on my surface. Or one of our patrons told us that they just unfold the whole program to go bag, or you can use the program to go bag as your surface, and then they just crumple it up and throw it all away when they're done. I thought that was a handy tip. Alright. My parrot silhouette. I'm just going to glue them down. Press. All right. So here we have the parrot silhouette already glued down. Now you want to put on, you're going to grab your little branch and your sheet of rhinestones. And just one googly eye for this. So I'm going to start with the googly eye just because I think that'll help me kind of position everything else on the parrot. So I'm just going to little dab of hot glue right there. It's not going to take a lot of hot glue to glue this stuff down. Just a little. Okay, that looks funny. Just with this little eyeball sitting there. All right. Next, I think I'm going to do the branch. I don't know what this to sit. I think, yeah, it actually lines up really nicely with the silhouette. So you could also offset it and do like a shadow if you wanted to, however you want to stick it down. I think I will do the little shadow because I like the way that looked. Alright, so there's my branch glued down, and I shifted it over a little bit to kind of give that little shadow effect. Alright, now I'm going to take my little sheet of rhinestones and figure out how to open them. And there's several different sizes of rhinestones that you can use, and we're going to use these for the beak. So we're just going to fill in I think I'm going to use the big ones. Okay, so I've put a few rhinestones down for the beak, and if you have trouble with some of these sticking, you can use your glue stick to give it a little bit of extra stick to it. And I have so many of these, I think I'm going to put a few of these little tiny ones in the background real quick just to be pretty. Give the little extra bling. Alright, I think that looks pretty. Alright, so here are all my little rhinestones stuck onto the background. I'm liking the way that looks. Okay, so now the last step is to, of course, add the feathers. So in the example, you can see that it had a nice like layered effect where you could layer the different colors of feathers one on top of each other, or you can mix and match them. I'm probably going to mix and match them. So I'm going to take my feathers out. I'm going to fly all over the place. The thing that you want to do with layering is that you start at the bottom and then lay over the top of them. So that way you're not like squishing your feathers like that. So you want it underneath. So I'm going to start with the just with the tail. So it's not going to take a lot of hot glue, but just enough to glue down the feathers. So just a little, and you want to be kind of quick before it dries since you're not using that much. Alright, so I got my feathers starting to layer like that. And I'm just going to keep building up. And I'm noticing that in my bag I have a lot more blue feathers than any other color, so I'll probably use the yellow and the red as more like highlights, maybe on his belly, and then do the blue around on his back and head. I think that'll be pretty. So that's what I'm going to go with. You can make your parrot however you want. I'll just show you where I'm at. So I kind of got his belly done. Again, I'm starting on the bottom layer and then kind of layering it on top, so all the feathers are going the same way. I'm almost out of yellow and red feathers, and then I'll start with my blue. That looks. Just need another glue stick. There should be, oh, wrong bag. You should have 2 hot glue sticks in your bag for you to use. One more here. All right, and I think that I have a picture perfect parrot. What do you think? So when you finish yours, please post your pics in the comments below, and we'd love to see your stuff. All right, see you for our next program to go. Bye.